What's up, card family? Awesome card community out there. Bo Spidey shit. Coming to you from the Spidey Den. And do you smell that? Do you smell that? Oh, not that. Excuse me. Baseball is in the air. It's baseball season. Almost baseball season. And you can't start baseball seasons without Fox Crew Cards 2022 prediction contest. So if you don't know who Fox Crew Cards is, I'll leave a link in the description. You only have a couple days before the first pitch of opening day to get your predictions in. But it's such a fun contest. You have to check it out. I got in a little late because I lost my paper. But you only have to answer like 20 some questions. Person with the most predictions right wins. And it's a custom prize. It's awesome. So let's start. The first 6 are easy. Division winners, starting with the AL East. Even though I know the Rays are going to be tough, we're going with the Blue Jays, of course. And then we got in the Central, we got the White Sox coming out on top because with their pitching and their young hitting, they're going to be tough. And then out there in the West, I want to say Seattle, but you can't count out H-Town. I'm going with Houston again out there. And then you switch over to the National League, and we're going to go with the East. And I think the Mets are going to win. I think the Mets are going to win the East. And the Central, I can't see anybody stopping St. Louis, except for maybe Milwaukee, but I think this is the year that St. Louis batting lineup comes together and they're going to take that division. Yeah, and the West. The West, you know, that's going to be them Dodgers. Dodgers are going to be in the West. That's just how I see it. Fingers crossed, I get a couple right. So, the next one is, will the White Sox or the Cubbies have more wins? Sorry, Cubby fans, but yeah, White Sox going to have a lot more wins, I believe. It's just a good squad. They're ready to win now. And then Mets or Yankees, who will have more wins? Normally, I'm a Yankee fan. I would go with Yankees, but that lineup does not look good compared to what the Mets have done. This year, we're going with the Mets. I know. I'm going with the Mets. I know, it's crazy. Okay, then the next question is, who will be the AL home run leader? And I'm sorry, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to be the home run AL leader, in my opinion. And they're giving Bryce Harper a break this year. This year, they want to know, what will Juan Soto's batting average be at the end of the season? And I'm going with 307 because the kid can hit. And he hits for average and power. Kid's like awesome. Don't sleep on Juan Soto. And then the next one. Oh man, this is crazy. This is like a toss-up because who will have more wins? Max Scherzer, Jacob deGrom. Both dealing with injuries and everything already, and the season hasn't even started. Honestly, I'd love to say deGrom, but I got to go with Scherzer. I just think, I don't think his injury is as serious as deGrom's. So I think that he'll get at least more opportunities to get wins. Crazy how the spring training has gone for those two pitchers. Marlins wins is the next question. How many wins will the Marlins have at the end of the season? 77? They're not going to be a terrible team, but they're not going to be a competitive team. You never know. 77 is, I'm playing it safe. And then, will the Angels make the playoffs, even at the new format? Mike Trout, how can you be a GOAT if you never played in the playoffs? Because you're not playing in the playoffs again this year. Angels will not make the playoffs. Sorry, Angels fans. You guys you got the greatest player in baseball, but ain't putting anything around him. But it's all good. All right, who will have more home runs? The Kraken, who left New York, or Josh Donaldson, who came into New York? And honestly, Kraken. I like the Kraken, but give me the bringer of rain. The bringer of rain will have just a few more home runs than the Kraken, in my opinion. But that was a good one. I like that one. Then the next. How many innings will Clayton Kershaw pitch? He did pretty well last year, but he is getting older. And I'm feeling pretty safe at 111 innings pitched. That sounds pretty alright. I mean, that means he had to have decent season, didn't, they gave him enough time to rest, didn't get injured. Hopefully 111 would be nice for him. Okay, and the next one. Battle of the Bay. Will Oakland, the Athletics, have more wins than the surprised San Francisco Giants? And I'm telling you right now, the A's, they got rid of the stuff. I'm definitely going with the Gigantes. Definitely going with the Giants on this one. They're ready to win. Oakland's trading stuff away. They're ready to rebuild. So, that was a pretty good one, too. And how many home runs will Vladimir Guerrero Jr. have this year? Well, seeing as he's going to lead the AL in home runs, he's going to have 40 plus. So let's go with 44. 44 sounds like a good number. Some of this I'm doing off my head. And then the next one, always one of the toughest questions. Who will be the first manager fired this season? And God, I pray every night. I pray to you. Please fire Aaron Boone. Please, please, please fire Aaron Boone. That's the first one that I would love to see go. And hot on his heels is going to be Joe Madden. But I'm going with Aaron Boone because I want to see that bum out of New York. My bad. Then, the next one. NL, National League. Strikeout leaders. And quite honestly, I know Wheeler was the guy last year, but I'm going with Corbin Burns. That's going to be the guy I'm going with this year. I think he's going to do it. He has that high strikeout per inning rate. I just think with more innings pitched, he could lead the league in strikeouts. And then, who is going to be in the World Series? And this is going to be a weird one. I don't know why. Yankees ain't going to be there, so why not? The Mets for the National League and the Chicago White Sox for the American League. So we're going to have a Mets, White Sox World Series. At least in my head. They're probably thinking he's a little off. No, that's who I'm picking. Mets and White Sox. And then we got a tiebreaker, just in case, because there was like 4 people who tied for the lead last year. I think it was 4. I try to pay attention, but yeah, sometimes I get the number skewed. But this year, tiebreaker. How many hits in the World Series? Total. Like, it could go like 4-game sweep, and the total might be low. It could go 7 games, the total might be a little higher. I'm going to kind of play a 6-game hit series, and we're going to go with 95 as my tiebreaker. Not too shabby. There you go. Very easy questions. Go check them out. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. You got a couple days before opening day. Come join us. Have fun. Not to mention, Fox Crew cards are awesome. And this is a cool contest. And it's baseball season! It's baseball season! Oops, excuse me. Alright, guys. Go out there. Do something good for someone, and the good will come back to you. Bo Spidey Chet.